What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I mean, I'm not fishing today, but here in the garage, just gonna do some stuff. I'm gonna be making some swim jigs, types of jigs you can throw around weeds, rocky bottoms, and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, I'll show you the steps of that on making a jig. So first, you need your tools for your skirt that you want to make, and you need your skirts. Like, I have a whole big box. Well, let's drop that. But anyways, I have a big box of skirts. First, you need your skirts. You pick out two things like multiple things like that, and I'll show you anyways. This is your one tool, your plastic thing, and then you need this thing to put your bands on, to put around the skirt. And this thing, you pull the skirt, bam, just like that, and then I'll show you on. That fly is really bothering me, but anyways, I will show you. I'll show you what to do in this video, how it's all done, and we'll see you when I start making the bait. Alright guys, anyways, I got that done with the rubber bands for the skirt on, and now we're choosing our skirt. Well, what I'm gonna do is, for like any river fishermen out there who fish rivers, creeks, anything like that, around here in Wisconsin, we usually throw around rivers orange and black is really good together, or we go like maybe like a bright glittered black and bluish, silver, brown with this. I don't know. Let's see how this looks together. Never tried it before, but I'll show you in a video upcoming when I go smallie fishing or something like that. I'll throw this jig that I'm gonna be making. But anyways, we'll try it out. I'll be making this. So when you're making the skirt, you want to lay your two skirts on each other like this, just like this. The brown one under the black and orange one, and then you have your one right here, lay it right on top of it. And when you have it just like this, you put it. Gosh, my bad. You put this thing right here, and then pretty sure you go hook it right through here, right when you get these two skirts, right in the middle if you can get it perfect. But you get it just like this, and you pull it. Try to get in the middle of the skirt. How are you doing this? And you get it like that. You want to take these rubber bands out just like this. It's kind of difficult to do it, so you kind of just like roll it out on it. Slap it on just like that. And then you just pull that John out. If it's not even, try to move it where you want it to. And you have your spot like that. And then you take a pair of scissors and then you clip off the ends just like that. I don't have one by me yet, so there we go. Here's that skirt I just made, and I'll show you the next step on what you should do with your jig head when you have a plain old jig head. Alright guys, I got everything ready. I got my plain jig head, found that in the bin. Didn't know there was plain jig heads, but I found them, luckily. So you have your plain jig head, and then you take a pair of pliers so you don't melt your hands off. And you got it right here. Turn your torch on. Turn it on low so it doesn't go crazy. But you want to melt that jig head so you can get some paint on it. And then you want to Plop her in there, mix her up. Make sure you don't get too much powder on it. Might need some if there's too much powder on it. If you can get this root. This is kind of tricky, but if you have too much paint on it, just want to burn it off. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we need some. It's really, really, really hot. Make sure you don't inhale the paint because it's bad. But anyways, we gotta get this paint off. I'll turn you guys back on when I get it under control. Alright guys, got things all under control. Fixed my JCAD just how I like it. And it turned out a bit too thick. But anyways, that is the black JCAD I turned out with. As the eye is covered with paint, all you have to do is take a hook and then pop it through, or do whatever to get that paint out of the eye. But anyways, we have our JCAD, and then we got our scissors. I got some from the boat. And then so you go like this, snip that off. If I had some better scissors, it would be a lot better. Have that end cut off. And then you go like this. And if I can cut the darn thing, it'd be a lot helper. A lot more better. And there you go. Here you have your skirt, and then you want to see which one has more. And the stuff that has a bigger or longer, you're trying to find it, and then it is this side. So you put this side, go like this, and you put this John on like this over the big clump like that, and pretty so you have a good old swim jig. Looks pretty good in my opinion. The bugs are bothering me in the garage, but that's a garage for you. But that is my swim jig. I'll show you some different other jigs. I'll do a couple more videos on how to make a good football jig. But I would glue this thing in your weed garden with some Gorilla Glue, and you mix her up and you dip her in there, and then you pop her right inside here and you let her dry. Yeah. So yeah, that's how it is. Alright guys, I'll see you with another video. Catch you later.